couple of months ago, I was at a gig in New York, and it was time to take a solo. The artist just called me, "Hey, Bammy, come up and play something nice for us." It was embarrassing because I was connected to one of these cheap $50, it wasn't, yeah, around $50 wireless guitar system. And the moment I got to the stage, the interference was epic. Like, I started getting drop signals. Everything was just catastrophic. The audio quality dropped and the signal just kept interfering and just cutting off and on. I tried my best to kind of take the best that I could, but it just didn't work well. And that just made me go on a search for an actual professional wireless guitar system that works, reliable, and will have minimal interference. Then I found out how really expensive those systems are. The one that the big artists use, the cheapest being at least around $700 from another company, Shure, which is what I currently use right now. But I've had my eyes on another brand, which is a Knox B-8. Now, it was promised to be the game changer. And when I saw the demo video, I was like, this is really impressed. I'm gonna buy this one. And as things worked out, Knox reached out to me and like, "Hey, would you like to review this product?" And I'm like, heck yeah, I was gonna pay for these and buy these. So on this channel, I do not review products that I will not use or will not find place in my workflow. I will only bring products that I know I will buy with my money, and I just want to share that whole journey with you guys. So if that's your vibe, my name is Dan. I'm a guitar player and audio engineer and everything in between on this channel. I do stuff like this. I'm wearing a dressed up shirt because I'm about to head to church, and I just feel it's the perfect time to actually put this to work and just not blab and just show you how this thing actually works. So let's go. So this is a Knox B-8 guitar wireless system. Now, it could just be an ordinary wireless system, but it's not. It has a couple of tricks on their sleeves. Number one is frequency changing. Now, remember what I said earlier about my signals dropping on stage? Now, this will automatically search for the best frequency for that venue that you are, and would do this even while you're playing, which is game changing. The transmitter is pretty small and very portable to use. So this operates at 1 megahertz, which is huge, and it has 6-level stability, which means you're gonna get 6 times the stability you would get from a regular transmitter and receiver, and you get up to 165 feet of range. So behind the box, there's these 2 ways that you can use it, even though there are more ways you can actually use this. One is to have one to your amp and one to the front of house. So you have 2 outputs, stereo output, that you can split with right and left, which most people do with their digital rigs and gears. Another option is to send one to like your effect processor and another to an amplifier, and then send another to your mixer. Now, when you send to your pedal or your digital modeler, you have an FX loop in there, and then you can use that FX loop to send to your amp. So you can connect to 3 different devices at the same time, which is freaking awesome. So automatically, when you power it on, it scans for your. And one thing that this also has is what it's called cable tone. So what this does is it emulates you actually using a real cable. So whatever is lost, which is not really much or noticeable, but then it's a good thing to have. You can always turn it on or turn it off. I don't like the fact that it's actually a hardware switch here. If only this camera will focus. So you have your cable tone here, and you can turn that off, and it's an actual switch. So that's a good design right there. And once that connects, you get your signal. It's gonna look like this. And you can customize to actually have a tuner or just see your levels. There are a few options here you can play with. You can go to the menu and change the display how you want it. Your output, you can actually have your boost set how many decibel. I believe this gives you up to 12 decibels. You can turn it off or you can turn it on, however you choose. So you have that option. You also have the cable emulation here as well, which is pretty decent for such a tiny little device. And for the price that this comes with, this is actually half the price what I paid for my Shure, which is good. I have no problem with that. But to get more for less, it's just something you just gotta look out for. And once you slap that on top, you can see it shows red, it says it's charging. So before we go to church, let's get this one charging.